Yo, guys, it's OneFire here, back again with another episode of another awesome game for you guys. Now, this game I have been playing for a bit, and I realized that I should have recorded this episode a while ago, but I realized also that this episode will be only one episode long. It's not going to be really much else, because it's not really that much to do here. So, yeah, let's get on with this episode. Of course, you guys see here, this is my Dragon's Lair, or Dragon's Nest, Dragon's Cave, however you want to put it. But as of currently, I have 48 dragons. Yeah, so I can't really show you what I wanted to show you guys today, but I can show you guys the cool dragons I got. Go ahead and pause the video if you want to look at some of the dragons, or just ask me, hey, there's this dragon I want to see and whatnot. Anyways, you guys see that I do have a couple of dragons here. I'm gonna go ahead and organize it according to, I believe it was breed actually. Organize it by breed, and you guys can see here I do have a couple dragons that are the same. So if you guys want to grab some of these dragons after you see this video and say, hey, Dragon's Cave is a awesome game that I would love to play, then I say why not? Because you got a couple more dragons in here that are just like the same dragons, and I'll be like, here, just take this dragon off my hands because it's awesome. Unfortunately, I will not be giving away like females, and you guys know what I mean. Like if they're a complete pair, I'm not going to give them away. But if they're the double gender of like male and male, they're going to be given away. So I mean, I'll give you guys one of them. I have not named all these guys yet. I know there's 48 of them in here. I haven't given them all names. I wish they would just get random names, but I can't do that. And you guys see up here, I have 3 achievements. One from the Valentine's Day event, which was just like a little storyline for Valentine's Day, and it was kind of cool. There's one for the Christmas event as well. And there's a 2010 Easter basket. I don't know how I got this one. It should have been a 2016 Easter basket, because I only heard about Dragon's Cave as soon as I heard about the list. The awesome, gigantic list of virtual pet games. But for the basis of this game, we are going to look at the Dragon's Cave itself. We're going to look at the help, and we're going to look at forums. And I think that's about it. That's literally about it. Only 3 things for this, which is kind of nothing else really. Oh, we should probably look at this forum as well, too. Okay, anyways. You enter the cave and see many large dragons scattered about, some with hatchlings sleeping on piles of gold. You also see a pile of scrolls on the ground. Having been here before, you haven't started recording information about the growth and progress of your eggs. Near the entrance to the cave, there's a huge pile of abandoned eggs. If you don't want to see the dragons inside die, you can take one of these eggs instead. One of the scrolls in the pile contains a map charting dragon habitats. Or habits, not habitats. Habitat. Yeah, it's habitats. I don't know. One of the two. I don't know. Maybe. Yes, it's habitats. Definitely habitats. Where would you like to travel? The Alpines? The coast? The deserts? The forest? The jungle? Or how about the volcano? Of course, there's like those 6 places to go. And that's literally about it. They post news here, so any new stuff that pops up will be popping up here. Oh. I missed that back then. Okay. Oh well. I was just looking at it right now. It says Festival Eggs. Let's go and take a quick look at it. Why not? Let's take a quick look. See what it's all about. Where's that? This year's Festival of Eggs has begun. You have 3 days to collect all 60 eggs. Happy hunting. The next 3 days, special egg design just for the event will pop up in random spots on the site. Click on them and you'll go in your basket. Everyone can see your basket, and the more you collect, the more full your basket is. Oh! I know exactly what that was. And I sort of missed out on that one. Oh well. Getting back to this. So there are a few different ways you can go about this game. Literally, this is the first page you guys come to. There's no introduction. Nothing. And you guys know how I really hate introductions, but this game is actually fairly easy for not having an introduction. So there's take one of these. So there's the cave right there, and then we have the Alpines, coast, desert, forest, jungle, and volcano. So these are all the places that you can go. Recording information is basically just your cave. Nothing really about that. But let's go ahead and check out the site a bit more. Get on with the tutorial of how to actually do this game, this virtual pet game. So here we have the site help. We'll look through some of these in a bit, just to get you guys knowing on what everything is. Hold on one second. And I'm back. Sorry about that. It's strange noises happening in my house, and I'm by myself. Yeah, I guess I'll know how that is. Anyways, like I said, we'll look at some of these in a quick second, just to show you guys how the site works and everything. But here is the forums. This is the basis of this game. Like seriously, if you guys want to know the information on spaces and places to be. Unfortunately, I don't see a introduction thread, so I won't be able to post the yo from YouTube on here. But I will be posting it probably in general discussion. Be like, hey, this is Lawnfire. You guys can find me here on this site. I believe there's a friending system. I don't really know. And FYI, the forums is separate from the site, so you do need a separate login for the forums and the site. So the forums needs a login and the site needs a login, so you have to sign up for both. Two different places. also be fairly dangerous if you guys don't have views and stuff on them, which I'll show you guys, of course, how to hatch the eggs in a bit. There's influence. This action enables you to increase the chances of the egg being the same gender as the dragon that uses this action. This allows you to essentially choose which gender you would like this egg to be. So with influence, you can basically choose if it's going to be male or female. Then there's teleport. This I have not looked at yet. Teleport allows you to send eggs and hatchlings to other users. You can create one-way transfers or two-way trades. Alright, so we can send eggs and hatchlings. I don't know if we can send dragons though. Maybe I can send a dragon with that. I don't know. We'll probably test it out. If somebody sends me a message on here, be like, hey, I want this dragon because it's a repeat that you have. So can I please have the dragon? Pretty please. If you guys toss a pretty please on that, you may get a bit extra from me. Yes, maybe. I don't know. But terminology, there is clicks, frozen, views, unique, transfer, and trade. Clicks are basically how we're going to hatch and evolve the dragons, or hatch and age the dragons, I guess you should say. There is frozen, which I don't know what frozen is actually. Frozen, a hatchling that is frozen will not become an adult. Hatchlings will not continue receiving views, unique views, and clicks as they have been frozen. Hatchlings can be frozen due to the freeze action. So the freeze action, I'm guessing, freezes them in time, makes them a dragon, whatever. There it is. Freeze action allows you to prevent a hatchling from becoming an adult. A frozen hatchling will cease to accumulate views, unique views, and clicks. Okay, so if I wanted to keep it as a hatchling, freeze it. Yeah. Okay. Good to go, right? There is another action on here, but I'm afraid I can't actually show. Maybe it's raising egg. It's underneath raising egg, unlikely. No, it's not. Okay, but there's another action I can show you guys. Unfortunately, I can't show it to you right now, but what I am going to show you guys is the hatchery. So here in the forums, this is the hatchery thread. This thread can be found easily by going to, scrolling up, the help area, and going to, I believe it's actually raising an egg, Gorilla raising an egg. Down here it says hatcheries. There are several user-run communities dedicated to letting users share their eggs with each other and helping them hatch. You can find a list of many of these sites on the forums. This thread, which is the hatchery thread, provides a good stepping stone. If you lost, don't be afraid to ask for help. Of course, in this one, don't be afraid to ask for help, views, clicks, whatnot. Anyways, this is the hatchery, as it's probably called mostly. The legend, or key for this entire thing, basically tells you how these hatcheries work, if there's things that go on inside the hatcheries. What I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this one, see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, tabs, but you get to click on the eggs and whatnot. This is one of the new dragons. I think this one's